for clicking this video. If you're new here, I'm Serena, and if you'd like to, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and press that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I upload a new video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys how to get this beautiful blue eye look. I know blue is a very scary color to work with, but I mean, it's really not. But I do remember always being asked, like, how do you do it? I'm always scared to do it, you know, is it hard? First of all, the thing is, you need to just do it. You need to just try it. You can't just expect it to do it on its own and for it to look good. No, you really need to practice, and I hope in this video you guys learn something. And I hope you guys really learn not to be afraid of color. Color is so much fun. I don't think I really ever walk out of the house with just a simple look. I mean, there's sometimes that I do, but I really do try to play with color. It's just so much fun. I love matching. Can't even see my outfit. I love matching it with my outfits, my earrings all the time. I'm just that extra. But yes, no, don't be afraid, guys. It's so much fun, and I just really hope you guys learned something. So before we get into the video, please go ahead and follow me on all my social medias so that we can go ahead and get in contact, so that we can become closer friends. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. So I brought you guys very up close so that you can really see everything that I am doing. My eyebrows are already done, my eyelids already primed. I am using the Morphe James Charles palette to create this look, and all I used was about 4 shades, and that was it. So to start off with this look, I'm going to go in with the darkest shade, which is the black. I love working my way up, so I love working with the darkest shade to the lightest shade. I just find that the colors look bolder, they look brighter. To do using the brush, the Morphe Jacqueline JH39, I already have some of that black on my brush, and we're just gonna go ahead and pat that shade in. Now going in with the brush, the Morphe Jacqueline JH38 with no product on the brush, we're just softly going to go ahead and blend upwards. So you can already see that blend. You can go in circular motions or windshield wipe motions. And we're just blending this shade out. Now you guys are going to go ahead and see why I love working my way up, working from the darkest to the lightest shade. Well, you can already tell, I mean, you can really see the payoff on why I like using this technique. Now, we're gonna go in with our second shade, and that is the darkest blue in this palette. I will go ahead and list the name of the eyeshadows down below. So what we're going to do is we're doing the same thing. We're going to go ahead and pat that color in before we blend it out. Don't worry about getting it on the black. Remember, we can always go back in. Wiping most of the product off of that brush, but using the same brush, we're going to go ahead and blend upwards. With the same brush, we're going to go in with the brightest blue in the palette. And now we're just going to go ahead and pat that in. Like that. So now going in with the brush, the Morphe Jacqueline JH40. With nothing on the brush, we're just going to go ahead and now blend that out. Going in circular motions or windshield wipe motions. This is the last color we will be using. So you for sure want to go ahead and get this eyeshadow as high as possible. I'm very dramatic when it comes to my makeup, so the more the better. right here also, I really love bringing it in there. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure this is really in there. Even up here, I love that right there to almost touch the eyebrow. Now you guys are probably asking, oh my god, why do you take it up so high? Or don't you think you're doing it so high? Or blah, blah, blah. No. The reason why I love to take my eyeshadow up so high is because my cut crease, I love to make it really big, very dramatic. So we're just blending this out still. This is a process. Do not think that you are going to get this amazing eyeshadow look in 3 seconds. It does take time and it does take practice. So now going back in with the JH38 brush, we're going to go in with that dark blue that we used. We're going to add it. It's not perfect. It's just a straight line. You can for sure not see that blend. So now that we have it, go ahead and blend up. Circular motions are windshield wipe motions, guys, okay? This technique is going to help blend those shades together. Now going in with the JH39, we're gonna go in with that black. And then just go ahead and put that black right where we first had it. You do just have to keep playing with the colors until you get it to how you like it. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into the cut crease. I did go in and use a very dark shadow right here. So you do not want to automatically go in and do your cut crease. You don't want that dark shadow to peek through your cut crease. So what I like to do is I like to take a Q-tip and I'm going to go in with the Bioderma H2O Solution Miracle Makeup Removing. And what I like to do is go ahead and just get some on my Q-tip. Wipe off where my cut crease is going to be. So we're just going to go ahead and wipe all this eyeshadow off where my cut crease. Okay, so for the glitters that I will be using, I did get these off of Amazon. Guys, they are very cheap. I believe for these chunky ones, it was like maybe 10 or 12 colors for about maybe $5, and for the regular thin glitters, they were about maybe 30 colors for about $10. So it's really, really, really good. I do not recommend the craft glitters. Those are not good for your eyes in case they do fall in your eyes. That's not good. So you really want to type in eye glitters or buy glitters that are meant for the eyelid, not craft glitters. So the glue that I use is the Lit Clearly Liquid Glitter Base. This is by Lit Cosmetics. Now how this works is all you gotta do is you gotta take a brush. So I'm using this really small one. This is the Morphe Jacqueline JH42 brush, and all you do is you dip it in and then you dip it in the glitter and you apply it like a paste. So that's what we're gonna do. But before we do that, I am gonna go ahead and apply a black liner, just because I find that when applying the glitter, then applying the liner on top of the glitter, you do have chunky glitter, so it is kind of hard to do. Okay, so we already have our liner applied. So for my eyeliner, I did go in with the Beauty For Real liner. It's a pen, so it's very, very, very amazing. Now we're gonna go ahead and dip our brush in there. And we're gonna go ahead and pick up some glitter. So we have it picked up. And now we're gonna go ahead and apply it. So it's just gonna be just like a paste. You guys see that? It's amazing. Pick up a little bit more glitter. And you're just gonna keep doing this until you get the glitter and the thickness of the glitter just how you like it. So I'm gonna go back in with more glue, picking up some more glitter. then just applying it like a paste. Let me just go in with a little bit, just glitter, not the glue. Just pick up some glitter on the brush, and now we're just gonna go ahead and dab it in some of the spots where you do see the skin peeking through. So this is when I'll go in with that black eyeshadow, and I'll go ahead and fade it in to the glitter. So I am adding a little bit of black eyeshadow on top of the glitter. This is just gonna help it blend. It's gonna have like that ombre effect, which is what you want. You don't want just the glitter to stop and you see that line. You really want it to blend in seamlessly. Now going back in with the eyeliner, only because I feel like a little bit of glitter got onto my eyeliner, so we're just gonna go ahead and trace it over. Guys, I love this stuff. The reason why I use a liquid instead of like a tube, you know, like the NYX one, I believe there's even like a Too Faced one. The reason why I don't use those is because when you apply it on the lid, you have to go in with your glitter with the brush and then pat it on. When doing that, I find that so much glitter falls onto the face. Look at my face. You do not see not 1 ounce of glitter on my face because this literally turns this into a paste, which is amazing. So none of this falls onto the face, which I am obsessed with. I love it. I remember using those pastes so much, but then having so much trouble with all that glitter, and it sucks because the second the glitter hits your face, it's like stuck on there. So I highly recommend this. I believe it's around $25 to $28, but it is so worth it. I've had this since 2017 and it's 2019, so this has lasted me quite some time now. So guys, I highly recommend this one. This one right here is not waterproof. There is a waterproof one, but I'm the type of person, when taking my makeup off, I like it to be easy. I don't like to be sitting there trying to take my makeup off and for it to be so hard. So I usually don't reach for waterproof cosmetics. I love non-waterproof. So guys, highly recommend it. Go out there and buy it. Okay, so I already popped on my eyelash. Now I already added some concealer down here because that is what I use as a base for my eyeshadow. So we're just gonna go ahead, get some eyeshadow on the bottom and right here, and that'll be it for this look. So going in with the Morphe Jaclyn JH38, we're gonna go in with our brightest eyeshadow, the brightest blue. When doing my bottom eyeshadow, I do the opposite. On my top lid, I do the darkest to lightest, and on the bottom, I do my lightest to darkest, and I'm going to be using the exact 3 same shades that I use on my eyelid. I'm going to be applying them to the bottom. I like to take this eyeshadow pretty low. I like my eyeshadow very dramatic. So now we're going to go in with that second blue. And we're applying it right on top of the first shade that we used, but we're not going to bring it as low as we did the first shade. Now going in with the Morphe Jaclyn JH39, we're going to pick up some black. And this is when I like to get my index finger, bring this down and apply the black. And I'm just bringing this black as close as to my waterline as possible. We're not putting it on top of the waterline, but we're putting it close as we can. The reason why I like doing this is because you get all that stretched out and you're able to go ahead and get it as close as you can. When doing this, if you were to go like this, you would get all that black on top of all that blue. So that is for sure not what you want. Now going in with a very small detailed brush, we're going to go in with that blue glitter, that blue eyeshadow that's in the brush, that's in the palette. We're gonna go ahead and apply it right here in this inner corner. Now, if you want, you can easily just stop right there, but me, because of my earrings, I always like everything to match, so I did add a pop of that yellow. But if you wanted to just stop right here, you easily could. I'm gonna go in with more of a white shimmer and apply it just right there. So for the bright yellow, we are gonna go in with this Stackable Pigments by Mayo Makeup, and I'm just gonna go in with that bright yellow right up here. So picking a little bit up on that brush, and we're just gonna go ahead and tap it in right there. These do have a lot of fallout, so just keep that in mind. And then I'll just go in with the big fluffy brush and just pat that away. Going back in and just adding a little bit more wherever I feel needs to have a little bit more. And just like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of mascara on the bottom lash line, and I will be right back with all my makeup done. Okay guys, well that is it for today's look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and if you do try this look, please go ahead and tag me in the pictures so I can see what you guys create. So if you guys really did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and I will go ahead and see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.